what are we doing now? Amazing stuff. Just saying. In, let's see, 2 weeks, I'll start working on my first company project. I don't know. I said that I wanted to be a serial entrepreneur, so I guess I have to start a company of some kind. So I've had this idea kind of swiveling around in my head. It's coming to fruition. It's making more sense with the work that I do here, with the work that I want to be known for and associated with. And yeah, so in 2 weeks, I start a launch program to get that up and going. And that's so exciting. And it's so inclusive of all of the work that I want to do, but really to the core of the message that I want to share, which is like, you're just important. Like, period. Your story matters so much. It's so important to the people who are part of the legacy of who you are, for the next generations that are going to inform decisions based on decisions that you made. And I think I think a very good piece of who we are as human beings is kind of falling off. And that piece is just the beauty of stories and storytellers. And I think it's falling off because stories are essentially just, it's a whimsical pastime. People don't put much relevance with it, but we definitely should, because I think it informs and impacts a lot of decisions that we make. A lot of narratives that we assign ourselves come from stories that we are either told or not told. And sometimes the lack of story allows us to create our own, and we can either take that to a good place or a bad place. And when we could be better controlling the narrative, we should. So there's a lot more work that'll come with that. I'm very excited to start exploring my first business adventure, along with, still writing, still creating this work. But this work essentially, what started as just my first step, my first available step, the podcast, has really led to the fruition of all these other things. So I think, for anyone who's going to start out on anything, and that's why I wanted to kind of press record from day one, because you don't just write down dreams and then they happen. It has to be the continuance of believing that you deserve the things that you want, of working on it, period. Whatever it is, like, even if you don't know what it is, working on just one thing and allowing that to kind of inform and uncover the next things. And so I think these first 2 years will probably be the proudest portion of my work that I ever did, because of that, of just the grind and the depth and the very uncomfortable moves that come with trying to figure out who you want to be in life. And we're so much further and so much more aligned than we were when we started. And so that's just growth and the continuance of a journey and the exploration of self and discovery and purpose and life.